Hey guys, I thought I'd do something a bit different today and I'd take you for a walk. Now, I'm actually a bit of a distance from my home because obviously I don't want people knowing where I live, and I don't know if this is actually shooting me properly or not or whatever. And I'll turn it away from my face because that way I can actually see where I'm going and not have to look at a camera sort of thing. And I don't know how well it will record stuff while I'm actually wandering, but I just thought, loud traffic, and more, right, it seems to be the last of the traffic for a bit. You might not find this particularly interesting. I tend to go for walks to clear my head and stuff, or just work through any issues sort of thing, just get out of it. And I live in a fairly peaceful area sort of thing. It's quite nice. It's a lot more relaxing than living in the city where I was, and it's not so much that traffic is loud here as so much as vehicles are very loud when they're going at speed. And in the case of the road I'm walking down, this one, the speed limit's 100 k's. So maybe it's not the best of ideas to be shooting it on a camera while I'm wandering, because horrible way of putting it, if somebody stuffs up, then you're going to get a nice visual of, well, I suppose you never will see a visual of me dying as I get hit by a truck or a car or some shit. But fucking hell, always got to watch that wind that comes off trucks. There. I mean, as you can see, the grass doesn't always get cut. So, fairly boggy land. I have to check the waterways in the area as well whenever I go for my walks, because we're prone to a bit of flooding and stuff. So if the waterways get jammed up with crap, then it floods my property. Floods all the properties around here, really. And unfortunately, a couple of years ago, a bunch of people further up had dammed it off, and instead of doing the smart thing during a heavy rainfall period, they didn't open the gates slowly. They opened them the fully at about 11 o'clock at night, when it was pitch dark out here, because it's the country. There is an ambient light that you get from traffic lights and stuff. I don't even know if you'll see the lamppost here, but technically there's no light out here other than the few you get every once in a while, and the lights you get off traffic or from people's. It's fantastic up there. Yeah. More traffic. It's one of the tangent. One of the benefits of living out this way, is abundance of birds and that sort of stuff. Like when I lived in another part of the country out here, we had what we called squawky birds, and it was actually because of penny underbust that I found out that they're actually called plovers. They've got like little blade tip things in their wings. Really, really loud, really, really annoying, and they'll attack you if you get anywhere near their nests. So for years I didn't know what the hell they were, but now I do. with the long grass, sometimes you get that sort of, you know, there's something in there, sort of, you know, you'll hear it rustling, but you won't ever see whatever it is. So most of the time what it is it's pukeka. They're actually quite hard to photograph out here because, you know, I love trying to photograph birds and stuff. I like, you know, oh, that's a nice bird song. You know, it's nice out here. Bloody cold though. I think it's only about, like, I don't know, 7 degrees. That's 7 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. I don't actually know what Fahrenheit is because, excuse me, we don't actually have Fahrenheit here. Yeah, we're on like the Celsius. But no, I mean, it's a lovely place to live, really. Nice and quiet. Yeah, much different to where you know, like where I used to live in Christchurch. That was down River Road, and pretty much. Oh, you might have heard that then. Squawky bird. That's plovers. They're up there. I don't even, like, obviously you're not going to see it on camera, but I'm going to point at them anyway because maybe you can, or you can just imagine it, and maybe if I didn't talk so much you'd actually hear them. I think the neighbours, well, I suppose they're not really my neighbours, but I suppose everyone out here is kind of a neighbour because, you know, it's the middle of nowhere. And it really is the middle of nowhere. I mean, most people don't even know where I live if I name it. And I suppose if you hear like laboured breathing and stuff, don't panic. It's I suppose a combination of the fact that I've got cough variant asthma, so I have a respiratory disorder, and cold weather is not particularly good for me. But yeah, I mean, you know, so this isn't actually very much, but you know, every once in a while you'll come across people that have just dumped crap out of their cars, normally KFC. You know, dump it on the side of the road. Who gives a shit, eh? But you know, it's quite sad. I mean, a while ago, during one of my walks, I actually came across the hazard safety light thing off a house mover. Geez, that's over. What is it? The wind rustling through the ladders on that truck. My hand is really sore. This probably wasn't the best of ideas with a camera that's actually quite bloody heavy. Excuse the language. But it's, you know, that's life. It's got better life than what my cell phone does. So anyway, I know I went off on a tangent before and I was talking about something, and because I can't record, you know, I can't rewind this and figure out what the hell I was talking about. I've now forgotten it. Anybody working in these paddocks is probably think I'm a fucking madman. Excuse language. So yeah, well, you know, I suppose for some people out here I might look a bit weird because, you know, warmer months when I wander, I'll be in, like, you know, black jeans, black band t-shirt and boots. I'm actually wearing boots now. You can see my boots. And the lens cap. Yeah, I like just wandering because, well, sometimes it's just something to do, and you know, it's good to clear your head and, you know, just, I don't know, clear your mind. Try to ground yourself. I wouldn't suggest wandering around and barefoot out here though, because, you know, like, you might be able to pick up some bits of it. There's like pine and other stuff gets mixed in, plus the detritus of, you know, people throwing stuff out of their cars, you know. This was actually full of water a while ago, quite high water. Now it's not. Sure weird. Oh, maybe that's what I was talking about. Flooding. Yeah, people open up the gates. It flooded my property. So from, what was it, my back fence line through to pretty loud traffic. Up past my deck there was you know, water that was, I don't know, good 6 or so inches deep. Filthy stuff. Flooded the septic tank eventually. Like everyone's septic tanks got flooded, so they didn't work. And I was studying at that point. So imagine having an exam the next day and then you know, you kept up all night because the toilet's gurgling. You know, you don't really need to know about that stuff. I don't even know where I am now. I never remember the name of this thing. I just wander down it. Sometimes there's goats. I don't know where the goats are now though. But sometimes there's goats. I'm not about it. Oh, yes they are. I'm not going to show you the goats though, because then I'll be shooting somebody's property. And I can't shoot somebody's property because that's rude. And I really like the those street lamps. See? Aren't they cool? They're really cool street lamps. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was it? I was talking about my old property in River Road. That was in Christchurch. It doesn't exist now. The earthquakes destroyed it. Back in 2010. Funny enough, that's actually probably one of the reasons why I'm out walking today, because, you know, I had flashbacks last night. Oh, hello dog. That's the first time I've ever seen a dog here. Well, on that property anyway. One of the other ones, you know, is very, very loud dogs. They don't like me. The most vocal of which is just a tiny dog. Doesn't matter. And of course now you can hear that the traffic's died down a bit, if it is picking up any traffic. God knows. Yeah, my old property in River Road. Every year, pretty much exact same time. Oh, hello, there's a hawk there. Or a falcon. Let's see. Can I zoom in on it? Not really. Where is it? It's there. Oh, losing it. Yeah, won't really capture it. That's one of the neat things about living out here, you know, you see birds of prey. Although, sadly, they also take people's dogs and their chickens. Which isn't so good, but, you know, I suppose they're just doing what they do. Yeah, River Road. Anyway, hopefully, like, if people are around here, they won't mind me, you know, wandering around, talk. Probably look a bit weird. Every year, pretty much the exact same time, this chick she'd run by our property with a pram. Happened, I think, about 3 years running. 3 years running. This chick would, like, wander past the property one way with her partner, and then she'd come sprinting back with the kid later, and a couple seconds after her would be her partner screaming obscenities and, you know, horrible stuff. And turns out he was on pay. Every year he got arrested on our lawn for 3 years running. And of course the earthquakes put an end to that. It was really sad that we lost our property. It was a very nice property. But I like it out here, you know. It's nice, it's peaceful. Never seen a possum though. Excuse me. Anyway, you find going for walks really good for your brain, you know. But so much just, you know, clearing it. At the moment we've got very little sun, so, you know, it's lovely getting the sunlight, you know. Go out for a walk, absorb a bit of sunlight, get a bit of fitness, try to clear your head. Back into darkness. Not that you really tell, the camera brightens things up. Oh, it's very cold out here. And one of the other issues with this, of course, is the footpath tends to freeze every once in a while, so yeah, you might slip. Be a really bad place for a slip, sort of thing. Because I don't really think, I never really see people around here, which isn't really a surprising thing, you know. It's not like a city. You don't see people. You just, you know, you're surrounded by nature out here. Well, and footpaths, but and road and traffic. But it's not the same as in the city, you know what I mean? There's alpacas or llamas around here somewhere too. I never get close to them, you know, because people learn their lessons, you know. You put in a fence, you put in a row of trees, you put in another fence and you keep them behind that second fence. Otherwise your livestock gets out, and when livestock gets out it causes problems, and you don't want problems. But it's real weird, you know, like that lamppost that I showed you back there, you know. There's lots of them in the area, but only in these particular areas, sort of thing. It was like a, I don't know, a sell point maybe. Every once in a while when I'm out here I'll find like hedgehogs. It's really weird because you're not really meant to find hedgehogs on the day. But it's, you know, it's nice. Sorry, slippery ground. Back onto the road. So you get more of like those lampposts in other parts. Normal lampposts. Not quite the same as what you'd see in Christchurch, but you know, lampposts are all the same. Anyway, I'll cut it off here because, you know, you're probably bored of listening to me talk and seeing what little things you did get to see on my walk. I'll add photos if I take photos of anything. But until next time, you know, you take care of yourselves. Bye. Just one of the other things I like about out here is this. It's like a Narnia lamppost, eh? Really, really cool thing. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that.